This is going to be the third time I've recorded this. This is Phantom Forces Update 9.0.3. Tuna guns got added. Mediocre. I'm going to say it outright. They're both mediocre, not the best guns. If you plan on pre-buying it, why? Um, they're slow, heavy rifles, essentially. Not the best, but each car is just an MSG 90. It's not that good per se. You could use it like a DMR, but it's not. It's got a full auto conversion kit to it, which kind of helps it, honestly. It's not that bad. It could be better. Could be better. It's just not there. Um, it's too slow. Like most snipers nowadays, not the best things you could be using, but hey, they're there. Moving on to the ARs. I hate that, but whatever. C7A2 20 tactical. It got buffed. Congratulations to the 7 people out there using 20 tactical. Congratulations. But why? That's my question. Why? Um, the C7A2 heavy barrel essentially is what it used to be called. Now it's just LSW barrel. Um, yeah, that also got buffed because nobody uses it because the community is dense. I haven't really used it myself because I totally forgot this was a thing. It just makes your gun into an LMG. Just use an LMG. That's simple. The M16 family are all basically getting a rework. Just that's pretty much just what this means. Uh, and they will be facing nerfs this update, which is the M16A1 getting kicked in the nuts. Yeah, its fire rate got minus 200. Have fun with that. Congratulations, congratulations. The M16A1 M855 magazine. It's gonna retain that 280 now, or 2800. So have fun with that. Have fun with that. It's gonna be worthless. The M16A3 faced nothing but nerfs across the board. There is no update here. There just is no update. There's no buff for it. Deservedly so. This thing is all over the game prior to this update. I am no longer seeing this gun in this update. So, hopefully Sid's doing the right thing. Hopefully. Honestly. He seems to be doing a good job so far, which is phenomenal. Good job, Sid. Good job. Just please do that rework, or not rework, just please revert the intervention nerf, because that thing is worthless now. It is not usable at any range. uh, M16A3 Sharps, that also got nerfed across the board. Have fun reloading that. It's essentially until 223, so have fun. 762, that is, yeah, it's just it retains its old value from a stock range one. That's kind of ridiculous, honestly. So, just like I've been saying for the past 9 months, maybe I want to say it was 9 months, maybe even longer. 762 for the M16A3 is a solid chain, is a solid conversion. Really only because it has more damage while keeping the fire rate the same. So, the poor M16A4, the poor M16A4 dude, just nerfs across the board. Just the gun wasn't good to begin with, but here we are nerfing it again. Its fire rate isn't even good. Changing its muzzle velocity is just gonna make it worse. Like, nobody uses this thing aside from like a few people, and those who don't even know it's bad. So, yeah, that's an L moment right there for you guys. M16A4 with 762 by 39 millimeter. It keeps its old value, so that's neat. We're moving on to carbines now. 1858 carbine. Buffs across the board because nobody uses it. Like, just nobody uses this thing aside from a select few, me included, just for the shits and giggles. There's no real need to buff it, but it got a buff anyway, so that's funny. 1858 carbine with the 36 caliber conversion. Buffs across the board essentially, aside from 2 multi-torso gets knocked, as well as the fire rate here. Deservedly so. Conversions are like a force to like you need conversions. Like, that's all this is, honestly. Conversions have just been a requirement for the game to even be fun, really. And that is not really good for like base stat wise guns. Like, if you have a conversion on your gun, you are part of the problem, and you need to play a different game for once in your goddamn life. And I'm 449 saying this to you. Get a life, honestly. As ironic as that is, because most of the community thinks, oh, the high ranks use the best guns. No, I actively despise the best guns. I do. I despise them all, honestly. I do. Like, the intervention was fine. Willow did not need to nerf it. There was no need for it. Nobody uses it now, aside from like the select few that know it's bad and will still use it, like me. Because we enjoy sniping with the intervention. It's still a fine sniper, but you're gonna hate your CQB life, honestly. Anyway, moving on to the Groza 4, it got buffed all around. I actually enjoy the Groza 4. It is better than the Groza 1. It just is. There's no reason to use the Groza 1 anymore because of how many buffs it's been getting, just like the AWS and the AWM. You don't need to use the AWM to have a good time with the AWS because it's faster. In most categories, despite its muzzle velocity being worse, and some other stat I forget. Maybe it's bullet pen. That could be it. I will just throw it up on screen and post because why not? C782 tactical. I mean, it is a carbine after all, so it's perfectly fine in this category. Good job, Sid. You're doing great. It got nerfed, so just like the M16A 4 tac. What was it again? Yeah, C782 tactical got nerfed as well, so that's good. To the 5 people using VBO 208 for the SKS, congratulations, your shotgun now doesn't have any slugs, or not slugs. It doesn't have any spread. So congratulations to you. Good job. We support that. We support our garbage players getting buffs. So you're welcome. I don't know who's using an SK 12, a Saiga 12 with 50 BMG, but congratulations, you've got another buff. So we support it. Saiga 12 Birdshot are both overturned and are especially potent in the current meta. These nerfs should hopefully address their power, but more tuning will likely be in the future. Oh, okay. So the Saiga 12 Birdshot is just kind of fucking busted, and there's gonna be nerfs to it in the future. So, unfortunate to the Saiga 12 Birdshot users out there, you're getting your dick slapped. So, congrats. 10 out of 10 update for the Saiga 12 users out there. Saiga 12 spread is been nerfed. Good job, Sid. You're doing a fantastic job. Oh wow, that's even that's worse than what I expected it to be too. Holy, that's a massive nerf. What the shit? Birdshot. This has to be a new update. This has to be new because this was not here prior. It was just this. It's now this. So I didn't see this. No, I didn't see that. The last two recordings that I've tried to get this on because audio keeps messing up. So that's fun. PPSH 41 has a soft update. It's meant to match its IRL fire rate of the weapon. And it's more unique niche in game instead of occupying effectively the same spot as the ROM and P90. Wow, that's a great comparison because it was just that. It was just the ROM and or P90. So that's neat. It's faster. Honestly, I don't like the fast guns. Despite me loving the PPSH in Call of Roblox CF5, that was one of my most used weapons in that game, as well as the PTRS 41. That's a it's a semi-auto anti-material rifle from World War II on the Soviet era side, or Soviet Russia side, which is fine. I don't mind it. It's a decent firearm. It just nerfed. Honestly, damage range got nerfed. Yeah. You at this rate, you might as well not even use the PPSH anymore because of its just massive nerfs. Range slightly high for the damage output, and the recoil of the gun has compared to the M23 or M23-1 or M231. Slightly lower to keep things safe. Aim walk speed is actually extremely high for the magazine. Oh, he's only nerfing the drum magazine, which a ton of people use with alt aim, and an AMT Terminator. Why would you use an AMT Terminator when you could just slap on the 35 round box mag and just zoom? I don't like how they added the remove stock for the PPSH 41 because now you're a speed demon with it, but whatever. If you want to go down that route, you can. That is the thing. It's a heavy PDW with certain attachments. You should get this number up to 13.3, which could come off as silly. Muzzle velocity was reduced to match the PP19 762 conversion. But okay, so at this point, why use the PP Bison essentially with the 762 conversion anymore? Because the PPSH literally fills that role now, which goes in line with my thinking ideology with conversions and how they work. You shouldn't be forced to use a conversion when another gun will do its job better. Without a conversion, that's pretty much how I believe these conversions should act as. It should act as a side to an actual base firearm that can compete with that firearm. It's not a bad idea to do that. So this change is very welcome in my eyes. I actually don't mind this. If it can compete with the PP19, the PP Bison with the 762 conversion. I'll see because I haven't really tested this one out yet. So this is new to me. It's got a range decreased, and just as above, the muzzle velocity was nerfed. The PWC9 A burst conversion that got a buff no longer decreases damage. So good on you guys for that, because nobody uses this gun, especially this fucking conversion kit. You don't need. It's not a good gun to begin with. Why use it? The recoil is too high for 9 mil, so that's fun. Triplex nerfed. I just got nerfed. So congratulations to the 7 guys still using that after its downfall as king for a while there. The VSS got slight rework. It has, what is it? It retains its 700 fire rate. It's got less accuracy when in full auto. Its fire rate is increased in the semi version of it, which you should be using it in that, but 700 fire rate is overpowered. Just ask what's that competitive player's name that I've played against a while ago? I forget. Like, he would hate this update. Anyway. Damage increase. Congratulations, you guys out there. Range, pussy multi, and head multi got nerfed, so that's an L. Elbozo. HK, we're moving on to the LMGs. We did just do the DMRs, which got nothing really done to them. I do like how he's effectively changing how the firearms work with
Hello, guys and gals. Me, Mutahar.
Thank you, Mutahar, for interrupting. It's fine though. I do like how he is effectively going at each gun one at a time. In most classes, he's changing up the meta pretty fast, pretty hard. It is slamming. The HK21 didn't really need this, honestly. Somewhat overperforming as of current. I don't believe that, really, only because of the fact that not many people use it. It's got high recoil for it's not really worth using to begin with. Somebody actually recently pre-bought it. He pre-bought it. Here's his question right here. That's not all bad. That's what he's saying, but I heavily doubt that. Nobody really uses it because of its good recoil. I replied to the comment with this update because that's literally what this is. Because it was put to the what is it? Because it was just nerfed. That's literally what it was. M107 got buffed. Congratulations to the two people still using that. So congratulations. It's CQB barrel stayed the same. Nothing really mattered. It's similar to IRL. I wish they told you. I wish they'd actually told you what these numbers would mean, because this is walk speed, right? Give me a pound conversion, guy. Give me a pound conversion. So that would also be really useful in saying, which is similar to to IRL in real life. So that would be a nice addition to your change logs, Sid. I hope you do start doing that. That would be a great comparison for walk speed and the weight comparison. CQB barrel got updated. Congratulations. Nothing really changed. The Watt 2000 buffed. Okay. I'm not even gonna read all of this because I did read this my second recording through this. It's just saying that he compared it to the SVU, but the SVU by itself is not good. And trust me, it's not. Like, you can use it, but there's better options out there. Sniper wise, I wouldn't touch it despite it being garbage. It just feels like a DMR, and DMRs aren't really they're better than the SVU. as dumb as that is. And the SVU doesn't have high fire rate to begin with anyway. But the WA 2000 will take that spot and be a side grade, like an upgrade from the SVU, because the SVU has damage, but the WA now does not have that because it's just it's faster. And a lot of the higher ranked weapons are literally just for laughs, gags even. There's really no need to use them, but the low ranks will say, "Oh, but they're too high ranked to even be bad." What do you mean? No, they're terrible. Like there's just so many firearms past rank 100 that are just not worth using. Cannon is a joke gun. That's literally what that is. And there's so many guns in this fucking game. I can't even keep track of all of them. There's like 450, 30 guns in this game. It's kind of ridiculous. WA 2000 300 Win Mag rework. That's got a rework. Yeah, it's just saying rework to allow the WA 2000 to be more direct SVU competitor, trading headshot range, and handling for an extra 10 RPM, which, wow, great. I had 10 extra RPM over the SVU, but the SVU is just bad in general. It doesn't have that high of a RPM to it, so there's really no need to rework mid-conversion that's now worse already. 7.5 millimeter or 7.5 by 55 millimeter Swiss. This is literally just a nerf. It's kind of a nerf, honestly. Its value of 80 is now 60 from buffing stock WA 2000. So it's just retaining old stat while also, yeah, that's all. FT300 marksman kit. There's really no need for this. You don't really need to use the FT300 marksman kit because of the fact that the base gun is slower than honestly, you shouldn't really be using a FT300 marksman kit anyway, or the FT300 at all, because it's slower than the intervention, but it has the range of it and acts more of a BFG without being a BFG. So, yeah. Reduction to ranges on the attachment. Yeah, it got nerfed, that's all. 416 Barrett ammunition attachment, nerfed. That's it for the snipers. Hardballer reverted the nerf it took, or the rework, because it literally didn't do anything. I think I stopped using it because of the change. So that's a please. That's a good sight to see. The Scorpion VZ61, damage increased. It's got its rubber bullets back. It's got its drum mag back. But it's just straight nerfs now, so that's fun. It just nothing changed to the 19 by 18 millimeter. Same with the rat shot. So congratulations to all of the guys who's got buffs. Sucks to suck to all the guys that got nerfs. Downvote this video because I know you're gonna fucking hate this. Yeah, see ya.